Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some Factorio. It has been a week since I played. Unfortunately, I don't get to play a lot of this campaign regularly. I played a little bit on my own. I'm starting to kind of explore with Bob's Mod, which I think is something I might play for the next campaign, but I'm having so much fun with this one. I don't know if I would end this or just play two at the same time. I'm not sure. But we're taking a look at things. The last thing I had a note for was steel. I've put a better balancer in up there, but steel is starting to back up, which is good. We're favoring the outside, which I guess is just what happens, especially as I have the corners slowed down. But we'll just leave it as it is for now. That'll help some, I guess. Okay, how am I doing for supplies? I'm doing okay for supplies. I don't have any of that because we don't make any, so that's fine. I've got more than enough of that. I have all the ammo that I require. I am making shotgun shells, so let's get some of those brought to me. 100 is a stack, so I guess we'll have a stack of those. Always want at least one roboport on me. Always want steel, which is good. Iron, which is fine. Copper is fine. Yeah, I've got all the supplies that I really want on me that they can bring me, which is good. Okay. How is the network doing? Ah, here they come with my ammunition. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm not making any level 3s. This has no input because I have no speed modules. Did I just not set up a request for speed modules? Because that seems stupid. So I set up this and never finished it. So let's finish it while I'm at it. Request your chest. We are going to request speed modules. That'll be just fine. I don't think I'm making speed modules anywhere yet, but this seemed like a bit of a short-sighted thing not to at least finish production, not to at least get it set up, because it would be nice to make those. So I don't really have a plan going forward. I don't remember what we talked about as my plan on the last one. I did look at the map. Okay, so first off, the map is awesome because you can see all of my little trains running everywhere, except for Circuit Coal, where I haven't been for a long time. So I feel like I want to go there and see if anything's slowed down. Just kind of take a day to experiment, or not experiment, to explore each of my outposts. Just hop on a train and make sure that everything is as it should be. I probably want to tap more iron here, maybe some here. I'm not sure. I've got a little stone I could put into that as well. But just do some work to do that. At the same time, I'd love to increase my power capacity. I've got the solar panels and everything and the accumulators just sitting around. So I suspect that might be what I do on this episode. But, you know, when have I ever followed my plans through to fruition? I would like to be able to make modules as well. So it may be we start looking at module production. To make all the modules, which is where here, make level 1 speed modules, you just need circuits. Okay, I can do that. Then you need processing units. Processing units and circuits. Those all come from over there. Now, do I want to do this over there? Or do I want to bring the circuits and everything back over here and have the processing units join as well? And that, I don't know the answer. So to delay, let's work on power today. We'll get our solar panels, we'll get our accumulators, and we'll just add more capacity to the network. Alrighty. So let's think about that while I'm going to do this power issue. Do we bring the circuits over here to the main base? Oh, I'm having copper ore issues? Interesting. Looks like I just need to upgrade the belt. So we'll do that here. That'll help it some. But yeah, it looks like we might be having copper issues. So I definitely want to go check out the copper mine. So this will be sort of a maintenance episode. For instance, we're almost completely out of coal coming in. Coal is still being used overnight, so I've got to be careful with that. Because I do use them overnight. Oh, that's way too far. Yeah, see, not a lot, but a little. So I still want some coal flowing down here. So I'm going to have to be careful that we don't run completely out. These guys are still going, which helps, but it's not an ideal situation. We'll have to bring in some more. Alright, this iron mine appears to be one-sided, because it is. These two have stopped. They are out, which is fine. So we'll put a splitter in here. And just do a little bit of a load balancer. How much more do we have here? Not a ton, but enough to keep it going for now. The robots, I think, can deconstruct it when I get in there, right? We're in robot range? We are just outside of robot range. Okay, that's fine. We can always throw in a new roboport. Alright, running down to the power area. We still have some iron coming in here, but they are starting to slow down as well. We've lost 2 of them. Not a significant loss, but that's okay. Eventually, my power field's going to need to go there anyway. I've got oil down here. Do I want to bother bringing the oil up? Kind of, actually. That's not too bad of a yield. So, oh, there's more here, too. I didn't even notice that. So, yeah, I think we might want to bring some oil up. I don't mind losing the stone, but losing the oil is unacceptable to me. Alright, let's get some more accumulators down. I have 108 accumulators to place. So, the question becomes, do we... I mean, I'm still struggling with this. I think we have to bring the circuits back to what has become the main base, which was originally the science base. I think that's the best way to do it. Really? That seems like the optimal solution. Placing these should be so much easier. I had robots down here. I could let the robots do it. But I don't. Alright, I've got 24 more of these to place. I bet I could fit 24 around here. That's... we're doing rows of 6, so that's 4 rows. What do I do? 2 and then... yeah. No, it's 3. Okay. Okay, so I need a substation. No worries. Give me a substation. Thank you for that substation. And let's put it in the right spot. And there we go. Oh, I'm stuck. That's okay. Let's throw some power, some solar down here. That we're going to leave. Well, we need a space to walk through here if I'm going to put more accumulators in, so that'll have to be that. Alrighty. Granted, we know this is not the most efficient use of solar panels. We understand this, but that's not my intention here. My intention is really just to get them placed. All right, that's fine. We'll put a bigger pole there. Alright. And again, I don't mind losing the stone to that. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. Alright, we'll get more going over here. Just along the coast. Alright, let's put a substation. I'm going to need a couple more of these. Just give me 3. Probably is going to be enough. Alright, that connects. That's good. We'll overlap a little bit. That's fine. That gets me way down into here. So we'll put some more solar panels over into here as best we can. Let's try and maximize this a little bit. Yeah, that works nice. That one's outside, but I'm okay with that. We'll put another station over there. Alright. Really? Just going to go a little bit outside so I can get my stations moving where they need to go. So that was the first 50. Okay, I'm going to need a couple of more substations then. 2 more of these bad boys. Can I fit a substation here? Oh, I can. We'll put the one substation there. And we'll put the other substation here. And then we'll need one more substation to cover those bad boys. Or we just put a power pole and Bob's your uncle. Alright, it's getting dark, so I understand placing solar panels at this time is not the most opportune. But that's okay. And honestly, this shouldn't be a substation. Let's put that there. And we'll put... oh, I'm out of them. Really? Get a whole bunch of big electric poles. Put one of those right here, which I can't do. That covers those. We're going to move this guy then to somewhere a little closer. We're going to do that. And put this one here. Alright. Oh, that leaves me one that's not covered. That's only incredibly annoying. Oh, autosave. Wow, I'm like, oh no, everything's frozen. Again, that doesn't cover that. Let's move you down then. Just to cover all of those. And come on. The temptation to combat shotgun is real. But I've got solar panels right here, so let's not do that. Alright, let's hope I didn't just destroy something important. Alrighty, solar panels. 42 more to go. And again, this is not the most elegant solution to a layout, but it works. Connect those like that. I probably don't need this one to be that one of those, actually. Let's pick that up and just put a smaller power pole up there. That doesn't catch that one. It does now. Alright. So yeah, I mean, it's janky. I'm not gonna disagree. But again, it works. So, tough to argue. Alright. We need another substation. I'll bet if I put another substation here, it'll connect. And that's good. 17 more to go. Get rid of those. Really? It would be great if these were the same size as accumulators, wouldn't it? You'd have the same grid, everything would be perfect. Bob's your uncle, but no. Alright, so let's just move you for now. I have plenty more space over here on this island to expand out if I so desire, which obviously I will, but for now, we'll just leave it like that. So our power is now good. I've got 450 solar panels. They do 60 watts each. That's 27 with 1, 2 zeros after it. I feel like I haven't done that right. 27 with 3 zeros, so 27,000. So 27 megawatts. So I have 27 megawatts of power available to me during the day. I've got 2 gigajoules during the night. I probably could actually get rid of the steam engine. Although what I'm thinking about doing is putting a switch on it, like what... Oh, who was it? Was it NerdCube that did it? No, it was, oh, bollocks. I know exactly who it was. It was, this is going to drive me a little insane. Oh, come on. I can't think of it right now, which is frustrating. Might have been NerdCubed. Total Biscuit. One of those guys. Alright, the copper seems to have taken care of itself, so I don't know what was wrong with it at the beginning. But it's backed up again. Is it a supply-demand issue? Like, is it only partial? Are you fast? Yeah. Is it, oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I wonder if it's a situation of... Wow, we have a lot of plastics. You're not in the network. Why are you limited to 1600, but you limited to 2000? Because I did limit it that way. That's sort of ridiculous. You're outside the network. That's funny. Okay. Plenty of sulfur, plenty of that going on. Sulfuric acid is fine. All right, let's hop a train. Let's see if I've got my spare train still here. Petroleum's doing really well, actually. It's nice. To watch for the yellow light, which warns me when trains are near. I don't have a spare train here. Where's my train? Do I not have a spare train right now? I wish there was a way I could look for all the trains. Is there... Alright, let's zoom in. Not that far. Ah, there it is. It's at the ore outpost. Okay. Well, that's fine. I can walk. So I'll grab my spare train, then we're going to just take a quick glance around at all of our ore depots, just clean it up a little bit, and that'll be it. So it's a power / ore maintenance issue, or episode, but that's okay. I'm planning to put straightaways through some of these loops, just to allow for faster travel as necessary. So hop on in. Do I have plenty of fuel? I do. All right. Add. What are we going to start with? Let's start with circuits. I want to go to circuit coal just to check it out. But I'd like to put some straightaways in places that aren't just curves. Like here, I could go... Well, no, because I'm going around. But if I... Actually, I'm not. I could have gone just straight through. And I could still leave it as one block, so nobody can be in and out of the block at the same time. But, you know... Alright, let's hop out. I don't mind having that for a while. So, we're full up here. You are out of resources, so I can get rid of you. Wow, it's really dark here. Sorry about that, guys. Let's plunk down my only light. Can I make more of these? Yeah, give me some lights. You are out of resources. You are out of resources. You are just busy. Okay, so I got rid of 2. Let's just add some more here while we're at it. How are you loading? Oh, because my train went away. Ah, gracious. Now I have to watch for it when it comes back. Alright, that's fine. So we'll just add a couple of more miners here. Nothing major. Again, we'll leave the 2 gaps for it. So you actually need to be 1 over. Here. And here. Oh, and then here. Alright, that'll be fine. We'll put in some power. This one is not necessary. So I'll put one here. And here, which gets all the rest of them online. And now we'll bring in some belt. And we'll go up. Get rid of my light so it's nice and dark. Get rid of that. Put it back in here. And connect them up that way. They're all on one side, so for now, we'll do that. Alright, so I've got most of it going this way, some of it coming south. No worries. There's my train. Hop on in. Get rid of that and get rid of this. And now we've got to go over to, let's go to copper 1. Alright. This will be the last thing we check on this episode. That looks okay. That I can't see, so we'll have to check the iron one as well, going into circuits, but they should be okay. I've got more copper I can bring in. And now we fly. 2 iron mines should be okay because I just created those. See, so it was in a loop. I'm going straight across, but it still knows to stop because it's in the loop. So there's no worry there. Yep, that's kind of what I figured. So entirely half of my copper outpost here is not working, which is not a problem. We can just move it around to the other side. So we'll get that done. I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera just so you don't miss it. I promise all I'm going to do is then just move these to another column over there. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens here. And until next time, cheers.